Good morning, everybody. Welcome to San Antonio Living. I'm Shelly Miles. We've got a great show for you this morning, so make sure you stick around for the entire hour. Up first this morning, we all deserve a little dessert. Tanji Patton is joining us with some sweets, both to eat and to drink. Hi, Tanji. It's so good to see you.
Hey, good morning. We all deserve a little dessert, and now that, God willing, this pandemic is going to be in a rearview mirror soon, I think a lot of us feel like we owe ourselves a little something special. We're getting back out there and starting to live again, right? Celebrate
Absolutely.
Life.
Yeah, we should celebrate. And also, this is the time of year when we should be celebrating Fiesta. So we've got some great Fiesta-themed desserts over here.
Yeah, I don't know about you, but this time of year, even though it's not happening right now, you kind of get in that Fiesta frame of mind, right? So in honor of Fiesta that we're going to have in June, I thought, Mi Familia, what better place, the new one, the Mi Tierra's sister restaurant over at the Realm, and they're almost as famous for their desserts, truly, as they are for their delicious Mexican food, right?
Oh my gosh, yes they are, and I'll tell you what, they outdid themselves today. Let's start over here with the Concha sandwich. That is a dessert sandwich right there.
Isn't it? It's just gorgeous. So that's your traditional Concha, right, which is usually, you know, the baked items, and they have that wonderful texture, but they have really kicked it up a notch. That is loaded with strawberries and fresh cream, and just the color alone kind of screams Mother's Day, if you ask me, in addition to Fiesta. It's just beautiful.
Absolutely. And then there's a Queso Fresco cheesecake, which looks absolutely amazing. I think I need both in my life.
Yes, Queso Fresco cheesecake. So this is not going to be, it's sweet, of course, it's a cheesecake, but because of the Queso Fresco, it adds a little bit different component to the cheese, maybe a hint of saltiness so you don't get the sugar bomb, but it has the creamy texture. It's really good too. And next to that, we're talking big time Fiesta party. Have you seen the fun little...
Oh my gosh, those guys are so cute. These are traditional Mexican pan dulce shaped like a pig, but they've got little pants on them, which makes it more fun.
Peranitos, yes, they dip them in chocolate and other fun things, so they look like they're wearing pants. So that's kind of fun as well. And chocolate lovers, you will never be forgotten or left out. This is a beautiful Mexican chocolate brownie. Look at that, with the Mexican cream on there.
So good.
That's some delicious, rich decadence there. And you can't go to any Mexican restaurant and not have a delicious tres leches, right? And
oh my gosh, yes.
At Mi Familia, that is their tres leches. Obviously, to go, still very, very big and very popular. So if you don't want to go into the restaurant, these are very easy items to call in and take home.
You can also pick up just a platter of different kinds of pan dulce. So good, so San Antonio. Whenever my mom comes to visit, that's what we get because she loves taking that stuff back to California.
Yes, exactly. You know, in a lot of parts of the country, if there is not a lot of traditional Mexican restaurants, you're not going to get that. So it's a real treat. People literally from all over the world. I've been at Mi Tierra and seen them come in and they go straight to the bakery and leave. I mean, that's what they want.
Absolutely. So you need a good sweet wine to pair with your desserts. And you've got a couple of recommendations for us this morning. Let's start with the Moscato.
Okay, the Moscato. This is from Cuisine. It is
it's good.
Mia, and if you like sweet wines, this is one for you. It is sparkling. It is really a nice, it's almost a dessert all by itself. Just beautiful flavors of strawberries, but because it is sweet, it pairs beautifully with dessert. The rule of thumb with pairing wine with dessert, you want your wine to be about as sweet as the dessert. That way they don't compete with one another. So
makes sense.
A delicious choice for that. And it's only about $11, $11.98 a bottle. So it's a real buy as well at H-E-B. The other one I bought at H-E-B is Chateau St Michelle. This is a late harvest Riesling. It's the Harvest Select Sweet Riesling, and it is delightful. This is a really pretty wine. If you try this wine, you want to serve it in a smaller glass, obviously because of all of the sugar content, but it's got a little bit more viscosity, meaning it's a little thicker than maybe traditional wine, but it is lovely. It is just beautiful. Rieslings always make a great dessert wine, the sweeter profile ones, and this one definitely fits the bill. And this is only like $8 a bottle.
It's so
Again,
good.
HEB.
And if you prefer a cocktail, you've got a strawberry gin cocktail that starts by using some strawberries. You got to cook them down, right?
Yes, this is really a fun cocktail. You start with, I've got the recipe online, but start with about a pound or two of strawberries, fresh basil, whole black peppercorns, sugar, and water. And what you're doing is boiling it down. It takes about 20 minutes. You strain it, and then what you're left with is this beautiful red strawberry syrup. And it's the simplest thing in the world. You combine it with gin and club soda. This is the gin I am absolutely loving right now. It's called Gray Whale. It's made in California. All of the botanicals in this gin are sourced in the California area. You've got fir from the Big Sur area with the beautiful forest. You've got limes from Temecula. Oh my goodness, there's sea kelp from the Mendocino coast. And what you're left with is this gorgeous aromatic gin. A percentage of all their sales goes back to protect and clean up our oceans. And when you are done, this is what you were left with. It is refreshing. You can use club soda, which is what I did today. You could even use a sparkling with it as well. And you pick up the aromatics in the gin and then that strawberry and basil. And the black peppercorn adds a fun flavor to it. It's not spicy and it's not overly peppery. It's just another fun layer of flavor.
It's fantastic, Tanji. Thank you so much. Guys, you can get the recipe for the cocktail on Tanji's website. It is goodtaste.tv.